that dirty filters can cause your reverse osmosis system to become less effective and can become a breeding ground for bacteria if it is not cleaned regularly? Regular maintenance is critical to ensure that an RO system continues to operate efficiently and effectively. In this tutorial, I will show you how to replace the filters in your reverse osmosis water filtration system. First, shut off the water supply to the system. Shut off pressure tank valve and power off all electrical supply. And open restrictor bypass valve. Open faucet to release system pressure. The system is now isolated, and the next step is to drain the residual pressure on the lines. My system has a washable pre-filter installed, so I will start on this one. Next, carefully remove all old filters from the compartment. With the use of special spanners, slowly open filter housings and double-check that the system has no residual pressure. Water overflow is to be expected, so use containers and towels to minimize spillage. Take precaution of the water pressure on your initial opening of the filter housing. Proceed only if there is no pressure and water overflowing has stopped. Repeat this process on the two remaining filters. For additional knowledge of your reverse osmosis system and other maintenance, please check out my other videos. Include cleaning if you have a mesh pre-filter. Clean all filter housings with antibacterial dishwashing soap solution and rinse thoroughly. As you can see, the sediment filter is already showing some discoloration. This had been in service for 6 months. Please refer to your manufacturer's maintenance schedule. But these maintenance period may vary or may come earlier depending on the condition of your raw water supply. Please check out my other video on how to test the efficiency of your system. Take the new filters out of packaging and compare to the old filters to make sure they are the correct size and type. Follow the instructions that came with your new filters to properly install them. Be sure to install filters in the center of the housing, or this will cause improper tightening of the housing later on. Make sure to install the correct filter order arrangement. Here is the usual order. The first stage is the sediment filter, followed by the activated carbon filter, and last is the blocked carbon filter. Also, please take note for the proper direction for the filter installation, which can be found on the filter label. Now, install back all housings with the correct tightness. Warning: over-tightening may cause damage to the seal rings or the plastic housing itself. The system is now ready for restarting. First, open the water supply and fill up the system, including all 3 filters. And most importantly, the pump must be filled with water before powering up the system. Opening the faucet helps the filling faster. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Connect the power supply. Once the pump is running with stable pressure, Flush the system for at least 10 minutes. This will help remove any debris or contaminants that may be in the system. This will be faster by closing the pressure tank valve and opening membrane filter restrictor bypass valve. By opening the bypass valve, there will be less resistance on the RO membrane filter and thus diverting and throwing away all initial water to the wastewater drain line. Now, if you don't have this bypass valve, just remove the restrictor valve and connect drain hose directly to the membrane filter wastewater outlet. Just don't forget to return it after maintenance. In this way, the flow rate will increase and the membrane will be flushed away without contaminating your RO tank. In addition, the storage tank of an RO system can also be contaminated with bacteria if the water is not used and replaced frequently, so draining of the pressure tank is recommended on a regular basis. After the initial flushing, carry out leak inspection, rectify if any is found.